What are the best scenes in Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 7? If you're eager to know the standout moments from the 7th episode of The Mandalorian Season 3, you're in for a treat. This episode, titled The Spies, is packed with action, emotional depth, and some of the most intense scenes in the series so far. Let's start with the opening scene where Elia Kane meets with Moff Gideon in a gritty Coruscant alleyway via an Imperial probe droid. This short but impactful scene sets the tone for the rest of the episode and brings back a nostalgic feel with the use of the Imperial probe droid. One of the most memorable scenes is the Shadow Council meeting on Coruscant. Here, Moff Gideon convinces his cohorts to grant him resources, including Praetorian guards, to stop the Mandalorians from retaking their home world. Giancarlo Esposito's performance as Gideon is particularly noteworthy, showcasing his character's imposing intellect and influence. The episode also features an intense standoff between the Night Owls and the Children of the Watch on Navarro. The imagery of the light cruiser with the Mandalorian signet hovering over the city is both majestic and ominous. This scene highlights the show's ability to blend wide, visually stunning shots with intimate moments, making the scale of the action feel incredibly real. When Djarin and Katan arrive on Mandalore, there's a heart-stopping POV shot of Paz Vizsla looking down at the ground thousands of feet below, which is so convincing it makes your stomach drop. This kind of cinematography is a hallmark of the show and adds to the overall tension and realism. The showdown between the Mandalorians and the Beskar-armored Dark Troopers in the Great Forge is another highlight. This scene is filled with epic action. It's from the violent crossfire in the tie hangar to the phenomenal corridor shootout. It's over-the-top action at its finest, keeping you on the edge of your seat. Moff Gideon's confrontation with Bo-Katan is particularly intense, with Gideon delivering a despicable line that showcases his villainous nature. The tension between them is palpable, and it's clear that their conflict is far from over. The episode ends with Paz Vizsla's last stand, which is both brutal and poetic. He fights valiantly, taking on an army of Imperial jump troopers and Praetorian guards, and his death is a memorable and emotional moment. Another enjoyable scene is when Grogu is introduced to Mandalorian combat training. His training match and subsequent interactions, especially with the yes and no buttons, add a touch of humor and lightness to the episode. In addition, the episode includes several Easter eggs and references that fans of the broader Star Wars universe will appreciate. For example, Grogu's encounter with the Unzellan and the appearance of a Maluran fruit, which was featured in Star Wars Rebels, add nice touches of continuity and nostalgia. Overall, The Spies is an episode that delivers on every front, from action and drama to emotional character moments and nostalgic references. It sets the stage perfectly for the season finale and leaves viewers eagerly anticipating what's to come.